from our sponsor, episode 9. We're back again with another sponsor one.
Yeah, this sponsor is called the Ass Sculpture.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's for those who have constipation issues. Do you know like a power hose?
Yeah.
Well, so it's powerful as a power hose, but you don't put it in the ass. You put it, I'm gonna say, an inch away from the ass, and you just unleash the spray, and the water right up, right up. It'll cleanse. It's like a sinus cleanse. It'll cleanse everything. So once you stop spraying, everything will flow out naturally, and nice.
Also come out your mouth and nose, by the sound of it?
No, just out the ass, and also wets the wets the ass walls. So
Oh, the ass walls.
it cleans the
The
ass walls
ass
as well.
walls.
It cleans the ass walls as well. You can find the ass sculpture for a great price. It's $129.99.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Jesus Christ.
With sponsored as your promo code, you get 80% off your first purchase.
Oh, wow.
And if you go over to www.cleanmyass.ass, then then you will find more. You'll find standard issue or premium issue, which
You
premium
never-
goes up to 150.
You never told
Because
the people how much it is with the 80% off them?
Quick math.
20 quid.
Quick math.
Or no. Yeah, like £22 or something. Roughly, give or take.
Does it
Bargain.
does it double back as a power hose as well, or is it just like a handheld one just for your ass?
Well, see, it's not as strong as a power hose because
Oh.
I think if it was as strong as a power hose, you would lose. You'd just be sliced in half. So it's not as powerful, but it's handheld as well. It's small,
Wow.
so it's not going to clean your car. It might clean your car's exhaust, its ass, but it's for your ass primarily. The ass sculpture, to sculpture all its needs. Yeah.
Lovely stuff. Thank you, Ass Squelcher, for that sponsor. Once again, that is not. It's not
My
real.
favorite sponsor so far.
So yeah, let's get started. Hopefully you noticed there's a new background of the podcast and a new intro I made last week. So there's something new to look at. Hopefully it's a bit more exciting than the last one. Moves again, but in a better way. So episode 9, a new week. So what have you been up to this week?
I washed my car for the first time in like 7 weeks
Hell yeah.
since
Well
lockdown. I washed it the first week of lockdown whenever I felt productive. But then the rest of the weeks have just been a total blur, if I'm honest with you.
They have.
Starting back to work in fucking 2 hours.
Oof.
Fucking love it.
Oof.
But the amount of dirt that came off it is fucking rank. You want to see the looks I was getting washing it?
You don't really realise how dirty your car is until you are washing it, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
Why
why
were
have
you
I been
getting-
driving it?
Why were you getting looks washing your car?
Because the dirt that was coming off it. And also, I'm pretty sure, to be fair,
Hello.
Hello?
hello?
Hello.
To be fair, what?
Oh, to be fair, I'm pretty sure I soaked her car by accident. Which
Oh.
I don't understand why she gave me a dirty look for. She's welcome. Her car's a fucking mess.
Nice.
There you go. Just
I had
call
a-
your-
I got a KFC last night for the first time
Oh,
since
nice.
it opened again, and it wasn't nice.
It wasn't nice.
It wasn't nice.
No?
It looked nice. It fooled me because it looked nice. So like the skin looked perfectly fried, but the chicken under the skin was rubbery and like
Ugh.
it was just I don't know how to describe it. It was so gross. Like I had to spit it out. But the thing was, the piece I had before it was unreal. It was so good.
Just must have been a bad batch.
And then I moved on to the big piece, and the big piece was rank, and I was like, I can't even eat this, so I got a McDonald's today instead.
Instead, right? Did you not eat it last night, or as in?
No, I ate most of it last night, but then I
Oh.
was like, that didn't satisfy me, so I went and got McDonald's.
What did you get from McDonald's?
Chicken slacks. Controversial, unpopular opinion, I think they're unreal. But a lot of people that seem to have being like,
They're
why'd
alright.
you get why'd you get
Alright.
them?
I don't. They're not my first choice. Like I wouldn't choose
Well,
them.
I would choose a chicken legend, but like apparently it's not on the menu.
Yeah, there's only like 10 items on the menu.
Yeah.
Now, I'm pretty sure.
So then I was like, well, I can't get a chicken legend, so I don't really feel like a burger.
Yeah.
I get like a beef burger. So then I was like, oh, I get these, and they're, do you know what? Unreal. Couldn't fault them.
Did you get a sauce?
The smoky barbecue one, that spicy one. Oh,
Mm.
I don't know why you guys just don't give that out without that chicken select meal.
What?
Like, I only ever get that sauce with the chicken select meal. Like,
Right.
I never get it with anything else. Like, they never. When I ask for barbecue sauce with it, that's what they give you, and then you ask for barbecue sauce with other things, and they just give you the ordinary one.
Oh yeah, it's because those ones are 50p and the other ones are 10p.
Oh.
So we just give out the small ones.
I'd like the 50p ones. They're nice.
Right for the 50p ones.
But they don't give me the option.
You have to ask for smoky barbecue.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I just said that, didn't I? I didn't even know what I said.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
But
Um,
yeah, the line was easy to get through as well. Wasn't that big?
Yeah, when I drove past, it was only to like the
But-
ramp into the driveway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when I was in it, it got quite big. But then when I was leaving, it wasn't big anymore.
Huh?
Mm.
I thought it'd be massive just 'cause it's the first day of opening.
I thought it would have been massive as well.
Was
It'll
it
probably
open
be
last
massive
night?
Dinner time. No.
Up today. Is it the first day?
I thought it opened last night. I thought I saw people get McDonald's last night.
The one in Bangor opened last night.
Oh, imagine tracking the banger just for McDonald's.
Sad.
It would
Sad. So yeah, my week. I'll talk about my week. So obviously I made the new stuff for the podcast. But then I also had a very traumatic experience. I've already told these two. But a traumatic experience on the toilet. So if you haven't been watching the podcast, I'm staying at my girlfriend's house for lockdown, and I'm the type of person that doesn't like using other people's toilets. I love my own toilet, so it was a hard what would it be transition to use another toilet and get used to that. Usually I like to sit there for 10 minutes and stuff, but you'll get there, get it quick as possible and get out. So I was going to the toilet and I was squeezing hard, sore one of those sore poos. So I'm holding onto the sink, holding onto the windowsill, squeezing this thing out, and one little ball comes out. Plop. I'm like, oh, is that it? Is that all I got? And I was like, flip's sake, it's gonna be one of those deer poos with just all wee balls. Right, by the way, this is very graphic, this story, but if you want to skip past this, it's perfectly fine. But then it came. Then it was coming. I started squeezing harder, and it was coming. And I felt this thing open my butthole wide. Like I was like, "Oh, this is something. This is something else." And I'm saying the diameter of this turd was about, I'm gonna say, 3 centimeters, like pushing 4 maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my ruler, see how big that is. Oh dear.
Yeah, I was
That's pretty. If it's 4, that's
maybe 3, you know, but like
still 3's big.
it was flipping. I felt like I was giving birth. So I'm sitting there doing the contractions, breathing, going, you know, getting it out, and it was just kept coming. The more I pushed, it was just coming and coming and coming. And I swear I had to stop halfway through to like give myself a wee minute to like breathe. And like I think the bottom of it was touching the water. It was still coming out of me. That's how big it was, long wise as well. I was like, oh my god, this thing's fucking huge. And then I hit the water, and I was like, got it out of me, and I was like, oh my god, thank God, that was amazing. Got rid of me, right?
What did you eat, by the way?
I don't
So
know.
it can
I don't
calm
actually know. I don't really know.
Was it not the kebabs or?
No.
Scary.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that, Alex. So I thought there's that period of the way. Happy days. Let me wash my hands. So I started washing my hands. Obviously, I flushed the toilet. Started washing my hands, and I kind of glanced to my left at the toilet and seen the massive turd just still there. And I was like, oh
Looking
shit.
at you.
I was like, oh shit. This thing, it's got a second wind to it. It's coming back for me. So I tried to flush it again and went back to wash my hands. And I just went, I'll double check again just before I leave, and it was still there. And I was like, oh fuck, oh fuck. And then I heard someone walking outside the toilet, and I was like, oh no, I can't leave it there. I can't. The thought in my head was like, I could leave it there and blame it on Weezy's wee brother because he does it all the time. That was a thought in my head, but I was like, nah, I can't do that. I can't do that. So then I was like, right. So I got toilet roll and covered the toilet, so covered it up, and then ran to Weezy's room. I was like, Weezy, I need help. It's not flushing. I don't know what to do. So she came and she looked at it and was like, oh fuck. Oh fucking heck. And I was like, oh. And then her brother Reese came in to go to the toilet, and I said, I don't know if you want to go to the toilet. And then Reese was like, right, this is the idea. Reese, you pee on the poo to try to break it up so it flushes. And Reese was like, okay. So we left Reese to it. We left Reese to it. Went back to her room. A couple of minutes later, he comes back and it didn't work. It didn't work. And I was like, oh god. Oh no. And then we were about to go back in again, and Lucas, or like, our other brother, wanted to go to the toilet. And he went in. Didn't even notice there was a big massive turd sitting there. Just did his business and went away. Right, okay. And then I was just sitting on her bed, embarrassed as hell, being like, oh my god, I can't believe this. I can't believe it. And Weezy left for ages. I don't know where she went. And she came back and was like, right, I've got a plan. And I said, right, what's the plan? And then her mum came around the corner and was like, have you told them my plan? And I was like, what? And then she left again. And I was like, oh god, her mum knows now. I was like, oh god. Then she came back and was like, okay. So first off, my mum's confused how that got out of you. I was like, oh. So her mum seen the poo as well? I was like, for fuck's sake. And then she was like, so my mum's idea, she says it's too big to get round the bend of the toilet. So I was like, oh my god. And she was like, okay. But her idea is to get the chicken kebab sticks, the big long like cocktail sticks, and poke it and break it up. I was like, oh my god. I was like, I can't do that. I can't.
That is horrendous.
And then we had to go downstairs, grab the chicken skewer sticks, whatever you call them, come up, and I had to just poke my poo, and it was solid, like it was, and I poked it, and it was just coming out in one, like it wasn't, you know what I mean, like it was just a big piece of chicken on the end of it. So I'm kind of off chicken for now because of that.
Did it smell when you
Oh,
were
it
doing
was
that?
stinking.
Oh, did you stink the bathroom like before all this, or?
It wasn't smelly. I don't think it was smelly, to be fair. And so yeah, poked it a wee bit, and then flushed it, and then it was good.
Did anyone else poke it, or was it just you?
No, it was just me. I said I'm not letting guys poke it because their toilet blocked a while ago, and Reese's dad had to like take the toilet off or whatever, and like put his hand in and like pull out all the shit. So I was like, I'm not letting him do that. Like if it comes to it, I'll put my hand on the toilet. But then I haven't told you this. I think when was it? When I came, was it the next? When was it? Your dad found out about it. Couple of days later, right? We went shopping and we came back, and her mum was like, "Oh, be prepared." And I was like, "What?" And she was like, she told Weezy's dad about it, and I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" Went into the kitchen and there's just kebab sticks everywhere. And he's like, I mean, you should be proud of that one. You should be proud of that one and all this.
It's
yeah,
stories, Adam. It's stories to tell in the future.
It's just stories to tell the kids about how I
Stories to tell the kids.
blocked the toilet with a single poo.
You should have seen that monster shit
That
I
was-
took in your
I-
mum's toilet.
It was fucking huge. Like I've never seen anything like it. So yeah, that was my week, I guess.
An eventful one.
It
I
was an
find.
eventful one. So
It sounds eventful.
I would have been so scundered.
I was.
I would have moved back home. I would have been like, right, I've overstayed
Dad,
my
I'm
welcome. I've overstayed my welcome. I've blocked the door and I'm away home.
Oh, it was bad. Like if I didn't laugh, I was gonna cry. Like it was. It's bad.
Oh,
crying.
that's rough. I would have. They should have sent it in to the lads
I probably should have took a picture of it. To be fair.
to show us. 'Cause
Yeah.
I want to actually. I'm really
I want
interested
to
to
see
see
a
how
picture.
big it
Like
actually
it was
was.
girthy, wasn't it? Like we see here, it was girthy as fucking.
was.
It was fucking huge. Like see this. I would say it was thick as
Had
that can.
veins.
Do you know like the new Coke cans that are like long?
Oh no way!
I would say it's about that
what?
thick.
That'll come out your ass.
I don't understand how it came out. Like
I've
it
got
was
one of them
fucking
in here.
aching.
Flipping like roid munching shit.
But it was
The
so
veins and all
like-
popping out of
like
it.
do you know the way like some poos like are like big at one end and then get skinnier and stuff.
Yeah.
This thing was solid. Like I would say, it was as smooth as the can as well. It was just like it was. There was no bumps or anything in it. It was
Do you
just
know what I think of when you were like skewering it? Do you know the TikTok I put up of the person with the pot noodle, and she's just
Yeah.
dunking it in the water
Yeah.
yeah.
up and down? That's what I picture your shit.
That's what it was like. 'Cause the whole like, cause it was right. The water was clear, and then I started poking it, and it went very murky.
Oh, I can't even think about
Did
it.
your hand go into the water?
No, I had a big long stick. The stick was about.
Oh, see,
7,
hand
8
going into the
inches.
water. That reminds me of a story of when I was younger.
Oh, here we go.
I had just done a shit, right?
Mhm.
And it's wiping my ass. I don't forget how old I was. I was like 5 maybe, but it's like stuck with me. And I just remember after wiping my ass, like somehow like tripping, and my hand just went straight into the toilet water,
no.
right
Oh.
into my shit. And I just remember sitting with my hand in the toilet crying. My mum had to run up. I'm like sitting like, oh, so awkward.
Another embarrassing poo story. I mean, it's not it involves me, but it's not about me. So, we were in Zoo Park in Carrick,
Oh no.
me and my family. So my younger cousin needed a poo, and my auntie goes, "Oh, Adam, you take him to the toilet." And I say, "Right," and I'm gonna say I was about 10, so not capable of taking a 5-year-old, 4-year-old to the toilet. Not a chance. But me being, oh yes, big cousin, I can do that.
Big man.
So he needed a poo. So I was closed the door and let him start a poo, and I was just kind of not making eye contact with him. And he finished his poo, and he's like, right, I need to wipe my bum. And I was like, I'm not wiping your bum. And he's like, I can't wipe my bum. And I was like, fuck off, I'm not wiping your bum. And he's like, right. And I was like, right, I'll be big cousin. So I got the toilet roll, started wrapping it around my hand. I mean, like 6 or 7 layers, and went to wipe his ass. And like one wipe, and then just put it in the toilet. Just wasted so much toilet roll. Did that, and then I bent over to go get more toilet roll. When I turned back, his ass cheeks touched the wall, and there was shit stains all down the wall. And I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh no, no, no. And I was like, right, just move over this side. And then I got toilet roll, started wiping the walls. And then, I don't know, there was more shit stain on the other side of the walls. And I was like, for fuck's sake. And then I just like, right, quickly just wiped his ass. And then we just left. And then, I'm pretty sure like 10 minutes later, like, the Zoo Park people came out and was like, started slabbering to everyone in the shop about like who was at the last in the toilet and all, and there was like there were shit stains all on the walls, and I was just like, oh my god, I can't believe it. Like it was, like I just
Did your mum and all know? it was you?
I don't know. I don't think I told them. I think I can't remember if I did. I know me and my cousin still remember it, or I've told my cousin about it. But like, it was bad. Like,
Oh, you'd be scared like.
That's
it was just shit stains on the wall. I don't understand how he got it. There wasn't that much shit on his ass. It was just on the walls. Oh my god.
Why was he backing up into the walls?
I don't know. I don't honestly know.
Oh, that's bad, cry.
So now after that, I'm not taking anyone to the toilet at all. This scarred me. I mean, another
What happens
story
when
I
you have
have.
to take your own kid?
What?
What happens when you have to take your own kid to the toilet?
He may learn quick, 'cause I ain't taking him. But another story I have. I remember sitting taking a shit, and I needed a wipe. And I'm probably you probably find this weird, but I sit down to wipe.
What?
What?
Yeah. Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I don't
You
understand. I
said-
just stand up. 'Cause I'm not a child. I'm not gonna stand up and like, show
I-
my ass to the door if someone walks in.
I
So-
stand up and put one leg on the toilet.
Get through that.
It
Fucking
spreads your-
Captain Morgan.
Spread,
Morgan. Morgan.
spread your cheeks for better entry.
Oh, right.
No, I
So-
just stand up and admire my ass. I think I have a pretty good ass. I've said this before.
Right. Anyway, my story. So I needed to wipe my ass. So I was on my phone. So I set my phone on my knee and went to and started to wipe my ass. And my phone went down the toilet.
That's happened to me.
But like my fast reactions, I went down and like grabbed it quickly. But obviously it hit my shit and there was shit on my phone. And I didn't know how to wash it. Like I couldn't put it under the tap because I was like, I'll just break my phone. So I kind of like sat there for a while with shit on my phone, and I was just kind of like, Mom.
I dropped my phone down the toilet because I was doing my stance to wipe, and I set my phone on the, I don't know what it's called. You know, a bit of the toilet that just like is flat,
Like the boat.
where you-
Oh, yeah.
like
Like
behind
back
the
of
seat.
it. The back.
Yeah,
of
the
it.
back of it. I set it up there, and it just slid off down into the toilet.
Oh,
So I grabbed it out. I didn't have shit on mine, but I didn't really know what to do because I was like, my phone's soaking, and it's obviously being in shit water. So I wasn't even at home. I was doing a kids camp, so I just like left my phone sitting on blue paper towels,
oh
Um,
Jesus.
and just left it there. And like, we came back later when it was dry.
That
I
still
did
work?
smell it though. Yeah, it worked. I did smell it to see if it did smell bad, but it didn't smell like anything. So then I thought. But the good story is I've sold that phone. So
Someone else got your shitty phone.
someone else has got the shit phone.
Alex, you any embarrassing stories of the toilet?
I shit myself on the beach when I was younger.
Hi.
My auntie took us to the beach one day, and we were looking at rocks and shit, and then I needed the toilet for a while, and I didn't want to say I had to go because we had just got there. And she was like, "Do you want to go get ice cream?" And I was like, "Auntie, I've got poo in my pants."
I mean, I remember one time. I remember like one time I was out my back, and I needed a poo, but like I didn't want to go poo because I was playing football, and like a wee nugget came out in my boxers, like, so I just kind of like lifted the bottom of the leg and just let it fall out in the garden, and just kind of like covered it with stones and then continued playing.
Have you guys ever had like, do you know wet farts
Oh yeah.
where you would need to go wipe your ass after
Yes.
sometimes?
You know what?
Right. I used to get that quite a lot when I was a kid. And I used to play like in my street, in my old street, it was only me and like two girls. So I just remember going up my stairs and one of them was behind me and I just let one rip in their face pretty much. And they were like, I was like, "Oh, you can go on into my room and play with you if you want. I need to go check if I shit myself." I had to change my. Did you guys wear briefs when you were a kid, or did you wear boxers?
No, I wear boxers. Like,
Our boxers, yeah.
As like a child?
Yeah.
I think so.
No, I wore little briefs. I think that changed them because there was a big stain on it. And it was soaking.
That's
I was like,
horrendous.
I'm sorry, you go into my room and play. I have to go wipe my bum. It didn't phase her. I like farted right in her face. It just didn't phase her.
Did you have pink eye the next day?
I know. But I used to play a weird game with them two girls, right? I used to have
Oh, dear.
I used to
tie
have a
them up.
spider. I used to have a Spider-Man suit with the fake muscles in it. That made me look like a hench wee boy walking about. And they used to dress up as princesses. And every time we did that game, they ran away from me. And it really hurt me deep down. Because I was like, I'm a superhero, don't run. And they just ran, and I had to chase them. And I never wanted to play the game because it felt like a betrayal to the character. But every time they would just run, and they would scream and stuff if I came near them. And I was like, I'm just Spider-Man.
The mask can only hide my tears for so long.
It really hurt me deep down.
Oh, Jesus. Any more embarrassing stories, anyone?
I have a full-on prank story on my dad.
Alright.
So it was in that same house. Do you know that old house, Adam?
Yeah.
Like near, yeah. So my dad was teaching me how to ride a bike
Right.
down at Marine Gardens with like trying to take the stabilizers off.
Right.
And so he started me off on the stabilizers, and then took them off, and he spent an hour or so doing it, and I just couldn't ride my bike. Little did he know I could ride it the whole time, because we got home, and I didn't need stabilizers for so long. I don't know why I still had them, but we got home, and he just told me that he was just looking out the window that day, and he just saw me whizzing about the place on my bike without the stabilizers after him trying to teach me for like 2 days of trying not to.
How'd you get the stabilizers off?
Well, they were just left off the bike.
Oh.
So I just picked the bike up and thought, oh, here we go.
Good prank.
Get pranked. You've been teaching me for days, and I could do it the whole time.
What? I remember the one time I pranked my dad. I was tidying my room, and I had like these like plastic drawers just full of shit. And when I was a kid, I was really into those like joke sets and like, you know, you get fake this and
Yeah.
fake poo and all.
Mm.
Well, in my drawer there was fake sick, so I picked it up and I was like, oh, I can prank my dad here. He was in like his bedroom, so I was like, and I splatted the sick down. I was like, oh no, Dad, I was sick. And he was like, what? And he came sprinting, came to my doorway. He's like, oh no, ran into the bathroom, came with the toilet roll, started wrapping it around his hand, and then went to pick it up, and then was like, wee fucker. And I just felt
Get
like I
wrecked.
laughed for days. Just laughed at him every time I seen him. Just
I
like,
know
prank.
why is it when you're a kid you find that so much more funny?
You never
No.
see like your mum or dad like, I don't know. It's just funny.
That
Just-
was an epic prank.
Prank them.
Oh,
Good crack. Like,
classic. Do you know what's good crack?
What?
Killing yourself with cardboard.
oh fuck. Let's get into that, will we?
So, Saturday night, Alex invited the boys round to his house for a few drinks. We chill sesh. Said he had a fire pit. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, sweet.
Don't need to bring a
So-
hoodie. Don't need to bring a hoodie. Just wear my
Yeah.
shorts and t-shirt.
I had to bring a shorts, t-shirt. I had to walk home as well, so I was like, this is fine. So we get there. It was fine because the sun was still out. We were just chilling. Then I got time to light the fire because it's getting a bit cold. And well, first off, I thought he has a fire pit, so he always has logs and a fire starter to get the fire going. Nope. We go over, and Alex's mum is using paper to light the fire. She's like, that should do, that should do. We walk away. Then Alex gets, not logs, I didn't even know what they were. They were like
Sticks.
sticks that immediately burnt up when you lit them on fire. So we had the sticks only lasted us, what, like 20 minutes?
A full bag of them
Probably.
lasted like
A
15
full
minutes.
bag.
15 minutes, not even.
And we were like, well, it's starting to actually get really cold here. So then Alex came out with charcoal.
Yeah.
So we put charcoal down. Realized that charcoal actually doesn't go on fire, as Jordan kept saying. It just smolders,
just
guys. It just
smoulders.
smolders over and over. So we realized, right, we're not going to really get the heat we want from this. So Alex comes out of his garage with so much cardboard.
A full
Like,
box of it.
Well, we'll burn this. And we were all like, yeah, let's burn that. The cardboard burns really fast, but like we had loads of it, so it didn't matter.
Just fucking kept
And
throwing
then
it on like.
Then we were like smelling it and going, surely this isn't good. And then Adam Googles it and goes, yeah, guys, like cardboard release harmful chemicals that causes cancer. And at
Yeah.
that stage, we had the decision: do we risk cancer or do we freeze? So we risked the cancer and kept going. And then James throws his packet of crisps in the fire,
Yeah.
and the plastic burned for so
Oh
long.
my god.
And everyone was like, yo, let's get more plastic.
Yeah.
I was like, hold on. We can't get plastic. Plastic's worse than cardboard. That'll actually kill us. So we everyone was like, it burns longer. Like, this thing was up in flames for ages.
It was.
We just stayed with the cardboard until the fire eventually went out because everyone's just started leaving.
Yeah.
And then we were like, yo, right, that's enough of that. Oh,
Unbelievable.
but trying to get that fire to stay lit was so funny.
Like,
You're like, Alex, put the sticks close together. Alex just winging them about the flipping fire pit. All separate ends of the fire pit.
Get the fucking dimensions right. You know what I mean?
like it's just the fact that like it took us, when there was 4 of us attempting to try to light this fire, and like it took us about, I don't know how long we tried to like, or different types of ways of doing it. We started with this and started with that, and then we're like, oh, we should take the metal bit out and put coal. We spent so long trying to get this thing to light, and it didn't happen. Like,
I know, we might as well have not even lit it.
so we were saying how if we ever went camping, we would be fucked.
Yeah, what'd you say? Sending Alex out to go get get firewood and he comes back with 3 sticks.
3 sticks.
That'll do it. That'll do
3
it.
sticks and a couple of leaves.
Like,
Yeah, we're not survivalists. And here's James just sitting there the whole time. Doesn't help at all. James just sitting there. If my dad was here, he would have it up in 3 seconds.
or James is like, you should have logs, Alex, logs. How do you not have logs? The whole time we're sitting trying to fight for survival. James is sitting there complaining that Alex didn't have
James,
logs.
I would not want to go camping with James. He would just sit there and expect you to do it for him.
You sit there and be like, my dad.
If my dad came with us, lads, we would have this underway in 2
If
seconds.
my dad was here, we would have a tree house. You know what I mean? We would have a.
We would not be living in these tents.
The only thing we needed was a fire lighter thing. You know those wee things you put.
Do you reckon if we poured alcohol onto it?
I said
Who
that.
said that? Adam said that. And I just thought that's risky because what if it just goes and I've already been singed and I don't want singed again.
I mean,
See,
there was
get
nothing
your
to
hair-
burn though. Sorry, go ahead.
You know, like getting your hair singed is like the worst smell ever. My arm hair's still growing back. But the smell of it, oh,
I've never smelled it like.
it is rank. You don't think it smell that way, but it does. Singed hair is a flipping awful smell.
Schnengen.
Stinking, proper stinking.
Well, yeah, so see, today I was looking on Argos and Curry's for, first of all, I was looking for a webcam, because I was going to think about doing webcam for the podcast, and then I was thinking, should I? And then I was looking at cameras for when we actually want to do like exploring videos or hunting videos or whatever. But then I was thinking, like, I'm not going to invest in a camera yet. I'll probably just use Hannah's. Just to...
Okay. Oh.
Because I don't want to invest in a camera yet, and us not actually do them videos. You know what I
I
mean?
really want to do that. Like, I
I
think it would
really
be
want
so
to
much
do
fun.
them. Like I'm excited. Like I want to do them. Like I just want lockdown to be over right now, and just.
Well,
do them.
we can do them. to
I
be
suppose you
fair.
can
We have-
still do them.
See, I seen a video on Snapchat of these people in a flipping. It looked like a hospital, and I was debating flipping messaging them to be like, "Where the fuck is that for us?"
You should
But
have.
then I can't remember who it was.
That's helpful.
Yeah, like I seen it in the morning, and then I was like, "Oh fuck yeah, I meant to ask them." And then this story was gone, so I couldn't find it again.
That's
I think
whack.
I think there is. There's a haunted hospital. I put down in my notes like not haunted, but like
Abandoned.
abandoned places. And it's Forster Green is a hospital, but apparently, this is now. I read it that there's cameras and stuff at it.
Mm.
Apparently, is Carphonic a hospital? The one in Carphonic? Is it just a mansion?
I don't know what it
'Cause
is.
I thought it was a mansion, but when I looked it up, it said it was a hospital.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is. And then there's there's castles, mills all over the show. I mean,
Have you got anywhere in particular you'd want to go to first?
I mean, I think the one in Carphonic is probably the easiest to go to because so many people go there. So I know you can actually get in and not get arrested for it. Well, probably get arrested for it, but there's not like cameras all about the place.
Yeah.
Um, but it's probably just scary if you go and there's probably some stoners probably sitting there smoking weed and we'll probably be like, "Hi guys, how you going?"
Hi guys.
So
Is that a fatty joint you're smoking?
can we join in on your fatty joints?
Is that your fatty joint, bro?
But there's found this other place on Craig Brack Road near Gradesdale has 3 huge abandoned what I assume to be military buildings, this person said. But I would be terrified to go in there, like.
Let's do it.
And then Macklemore Abbey Hospital in Antrim. And then this person said it's still operational, but there are loads of boarded up and disguised outbuildings a good distance from the main site. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the rest are like hospital or mills, and then Kilwaher Castle. And then there's also Carrick Castle. We can go to Carrick Castle.
Sneak in.
Sneak in, climb the walls. So yeah, I'm excited to do that stuff. I think it'll be interesting.
Hell yeah.
Not even just like if it's haunted, but just to
It'll
explore
be
it.
cool to be in.
Yeah, be just vibes. You know what I mean? Just like
Yeah,
vibes.
vibes.
Get sick photos and shit.
Vibe check.
And then there's I have to write down about Dobbins Inn. We'll have to do that eventually.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah,
the easiest one.
Day and night.
Me and Alex walked past it the other day and we're like, we'll be staying there soon.
Need to find out what room it is to stay in and all.
The Dobbins room.
So yeah, anyone else got anything to talk about, or will we call it for today?
A question of the
Go, always have your question, don't you?
Oh yeah. Would you rather
Oh,
be able to breathe in space or breathe underwater?
underwater.
breathe underwater.
Yeah, underwater.
Why?
I feel like it'd be more useful. Because I'd never go into space.
And imagine just being able to go into the water and boom, swim the whole way under. You could find out what's at the bottom of the ocean.
I mean, you can't, but yeah. The pressure,
why?
the water pressure will make your head cave in.
Surely
No,
if you can
but
breathe underwater,
If you
it's
can
fine.
breathe underwater, you get the abilities to go where you want.
Oh, okay.
It's like in space.
I'd be
if you could
I'd be
breathe.
too scared to go down there. Nah.
Oh yeah, it'd be fucking
Fuck
terrifying.
that, nah.
But it would be fucking cool that you could do it if you wanted.
Yeah. You'd be like, I could do that if I want to, but I'm not gonna.
I
Fuck
choose
that.
not. I'm a generous god.
What about you? What would you do?
I'd breathe underwater too.
I just like
I
breathing
feel
in
like we were
space.
born later. Breathing in space would be fucking cool, but
I think breathing space is cool, but like, A,
It's just
when
'cause
you
everything-
go into space, and B, there's nothing in space to like go like, oh, I can just float over here and check this.
Yeah,
place
because
out."
everything in space is so far away.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to, unless you can travel really fast, I guess.
You could be like an
Then
Olympic
maybe-
swimmer if you can breathe underwater.
Then maybe it's cool. But I'd rather breathe underwater.
Yeah, I think it'd
That'd
be
be
cooler.
100%.
What would you rather be or rather do? Tell us in the comments. If you're still watching this, that is. If you're still
Yeah.
watching this, thank you for watching this. This far, I'm surprised you made it this far after our poo topic.
Stories.
we've talked about pooing a few of them, you know.
I know, but this one was dedicated to it. I wasn't expecting that, to be fair. So
Yeah.
next episode is episode 10. We'll do something special for episode 10, guys.
Next episode is poo list.
Pooless. But yes, so if you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching. We're going to call it quits. We've been nearly 40 minutes. We've been going for 39, 10 seconds. We've been going for
Yeah.
exactly. So
We should mention before we go that we are in support of Black Lives Matter
yes,
and the peaceful protests going on in America, and we also want justice for George Floyd and that the 4 policemen involved in the incident get what they deserve, especially the guy that was the one who
yeah,
murdered him. a hate crime. So
we were gonna talk about it today, but I feel like we all don't know enough
we don't know
about
enough
it.
about it to talk about it. So we just want to mention it and say that we fully support the peaceful protests and Black Lives Matter, and that we are hoping that the police officers get the sentences they deserve.
Yes. So yes, thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe if you haven't already, and share with a friend. With one friend, that's all it takes. And yes, what were you laughing at? Yeah,
One friend.
one friend. Just share with one friend.
One friend, please. Thank you, boy.
Goodbye.